BRAINY presents 9 Secrets to Understanding Human Behavior. Ever wonder why we do the things we do or react the way we do? From the trivial things in everyday life to the most difficult and complex matters of our species, understanding the things that shape our thoughts, actions, and interactions is one of the greatest challenges and most fascinating aspects of life. The human mind, a labyrinth of complexities, is a realm where emotions, fears, and biases intertwine to create the unique mosaic of our existence. This video examines the various facets that define who we are and how we navigate the world around us. So let's take a closer look at the profound nuances of what makes us distinctly human. Number 1. Most of us feel misunderstood. In the intricate web of human connections, it's not uncommon to feel like others don't quite get where you're coming from. Blame it on poor communication and listening skills, seeing things from different perspectives, or just the plain complexity of personal experiences. Feeling misunderstood is something most people can relate to. Acknowledging this widespread sentiment allows us to approach conversations with more empathy. By listening attentively, letting go of assumptions, and adjusting expectations, we can deepen mutual understanding in our interactions. Number 2. Fear is universal. Fear is one of the most primal emotions we experience as human beings. It transcends cultural, social, and geographical boundaries. The origins of fear can be traced back to our ancestors, for whom sensing and responding to danger was essential to survival. When we confront perceived threats, real or imagined, our bodies kick into gear, preparing us to fight or take flight. This fear response is hardwired into us. Over the ages, the threats may have changed, but the physiological fear reaction remains the same. Understanding that fear is a universal constant allows us to approach others with compassion and recognize the shared vulnerability that unites us. Number 3. Cognitive biases affect our judgment. The human mind, while extraordinary, is not without its quirks. Cognitive biases are systematic errors in thinking that significantly impact our judgment and decision-making process. They manifest in various forms, such as confirmation bias, where we tend to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs, or the anchoring effect, where our judgment is swayed by the first piece of information we receive. Awareness of such biases allows us to approach situations more critically and open-mindedly, promoting objectivity and better decision-making. Number 4. Our emotions drive action or inaction. Emotions are the driving force behind much of our behavior. Regardless of whether they're positive or negative, they significantly influence our actions or lack thereof. On the plus side, our emotions often act as a catalyst, propelling us to pursue goals, connect with others, and contribute to our well-being. However, when emotions override facts, we tend to disregard rational consideration. That's why anger, fear, or attraction can lead us astray. For example, strong emotions like road rage can take over, despite logically knowing the risks. Impulse buying feels good in the moment, no matter what the consequences are. Chronic fear and worry can be utterly crippling, and being love-struck often leads to overlooking red flags about a new romantic partner. By understanding the driving force behind behaviors, we can cultivate emotional intelligence and navigate the intricacies of human interactions more effectively. Number 5. Denial is prevalent. Denial is when we refuse to accept a difficult truth or reality. It's a common defense mechanism that helps shield us from information that is too painful or disturbing to confront. Fundamentally, denial serves as a protective barrier when we are unprepared to confront the complete emotional weight of a difficult situation or reality. It can manifest in various ways, from avoiding thoughts about a stressful matter to flat-out refusing to accept a truth despite compelling evidence. Moving past denial requires patience and a commitment to truth. It's important not to ignore emotions, but rather acknowledge them, seek support, and process feelings gradually. Recognizing this tendency among people encourages open dialogue and promotes acceptance and understanding. Number 6. We all want peace of mind. Peace of mind is an inner state of calm and tranquility, free from excessive worry, anxiety, or other distressing emotions. It's a highly sought-after state of being that most people strive for, but it can be elusive and difficult to attain. Our minds often get caught up in regretting the past or worrying about the future, which disturbs our tranquility in the present moment. Even when conditions are stable, our thoughts can create inner turmoil. Achieving and sustaining peace of mind requires mindful navigation through the labyrinth of one's thoughts, an ongoing journey toward acceptance of the present and a detachment from the anchors of past regrets or future anxieties. Being aware of this common goal encourages the creation of environments that prioritize mental health, promoting peace of mind for individuals and communities alike. Number 7. Many lack self-belief. Despite external appearances, a significant number of people grapple with self-doubt. Low self-esteem often stems from negative experiences like bullying, abuse, or trauma. Perfectionistic tendencies can also contribute, as people hold themselves to unrealistic standards. Social media usage is another factor, especially when comparing oneself to others. People with low self-esteem tend to be self-critical, doubt themselves, and shy away from challenges. This can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, hampering success and perpetuating the problem. Thankfully, self-esteem can be improved through self-care, positive thinking exercises, therapy, building self-confidence, and pursuing meaningful goals. By acknowledging this common thread, we can develop a deeper comprehension of the complexities that shape human nature and support each other in overcoming the pervasive challenge of self-doubt. Number 8. Most of us struggle with change. Most people prefer to keep things as they are, a phenomenon known as the status quo. We are wired to value stability and continuity, which served us well in our evolutionary history, but it can prevent us from making changes, even when they are clearly in our best interest. Be it a fear of the unknown or reluctance to leave our comfort zone, embracing change can be a formidable challenge. We tend to focus on what we might lose rather than what we could potentially gain. But it's crucial to realize that change brings about opportunities to learn, improve, and progress. With practice, we can get more comfortable with change and be motivated by the growth it brings rather than be paralyzed by fear. Recognizing and understanding this innate struggle allows us to approach change management with sympathy and encourage one another through life's inevitable transitions. Number 9. Our parents influence us our entire lives. As social creatures, we're not meant to grow up all by ourselves. Our first and most intimate relationships are usually with our parents or caregivers. These bonds that form in childhood go on to profoundly shape our development, self-esteem, beliefs, behaviors, and overall mental health. Extensive research on parent-child dynamics reveal that the way we were raised directly influences our attachment styles, emotional regulation, and how we interact with others. Children model themselves after their parents, internalizing both their nurturing care as well as any harmful interactions. Even as adults, our self-talk and problem-solving strategies often stem directly from our upbringing. For better or worse, our parents' acceptance, criticism, control, and overall treatment of us become ingrained in our minds. Their actions and words can continue influencing our choices and struggles even decades later. Acknowledging this influence facilitates self-awareness, enabling us to navigate our paths with a better grasp of our roots. It also highlights the importance of positive role modeling, emphasizing the responsibility of parents and caregivers in shaping the future of the next generation. Ultimately, understanding why we tend to think, act, and interact with one another the way we do can help us become more aware of our habits, improve our interactions, and most importantly, lead a happier life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.